brings it together. And everyone across this great state, from Bragg Drive to the legendary water in Ames, know that winning this trophy can have you pedaling toward a high water mark. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Hawkeyes will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cyclones offense will have the football first. Last time these two met, Iowa did Iowa things and won a close one.
And they do that so often. They just find a way, even if they're trailing to... ball game, and Iowa State's got to figure that puzzle out.
Iowa doing Iowa things. Defensively, they made the plays they needed to make in that game, and they're going to have to do that again in this one.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Lee.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Goes to the option.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Makes the grab. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa State. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Catch in the middle, it's Warren. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47, it's first down. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks into the open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Hawkeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Daniels. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 32-29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. After that pick 6 on the opening drive, good show of focus here to get back in scoring position. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd down play from the gun. Got him downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way. When you watch the...
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Pulls and fires complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Zings it complete to the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Nelson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to barge in. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had him. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodriguez.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've been pretty much stifled on offense. So far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll be brought down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Using the quick game. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cyclones can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Got a little space. Turning it on. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Got a man. It's Rodriguez. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game.
Touchdown, Iowa State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you can't...
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to... You know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. They'll immediately call timeout. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the 2nd half will give us. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So
he hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Runs through the tackle. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for space. It's Robinson. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Got his man on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Iowa! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Plucks it out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a crease. It's Robinson. Makes it past the marker. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a crease to the left. Breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He's got his man.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Plows through the defense. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Moves away as he feels pressure. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter, minute and a half to go here.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put touchdown Hawkeyes! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Extra point here will tie the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
His drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. He'll sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th-quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And he can't complete the 1st pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the work-up run by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll go to the counter. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up, headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th.
Man, and these hurt, because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Pulled and fired complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking to throw on third. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Just keep slinging it. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. They move on top here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Rush is on him. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Hawkeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they throw caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And coaches love having options late in the football game. They put a nice drive together, and those 2 timeouts allowing them to stay balanced late in this game when they got to have points.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Cyclones! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense, and now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time, one stop, less than a minute remaining. Go out there and finish this thing off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Got it in the middle. It's Kruger. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
No gain on the play.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays.